Thanks for tuning in. This is going to be a state of the collection shot at the end of January 27th today. And interestingly enough, the last state of the collection post that I did was on Watch You Seek, October 9th. So it seems that watch enthusiast likes to do this every quarter, I guess. I think it's safe to say that the number of things that are changing every 3 months, doing a state of the collection every quarter seems to make a lot of sense. I think I started collecting in June of 2023, actually maybe a little bit earlier, but it really started to take off in June. So now that I seem to have reached a critical mass of such where things are starting to slow down. I'm not as eager to purchase anything and everything that I come across. So let's do a quick summary, since I don't have this collection doesn't present as it did 3 months ago. So the only thing that is different is this Seiko 5. The 79 is not on a winder anymore because I'm not wearing it as much anymore. I've tried a number of different strap changes, a number of different bracelet changes, to the point where it doesn't make me want to gravitate towards wearing it. This Casio is on a bracelet, which once I get rid of this laptop and show you the current state of the collection, you'll see what it's all about. This Timex has been sold to a gentleman overseas, and I think he's pretty happy with it because I haven't heard boo from him, so no news is good news. Everything else I still have. So these 4 Banyars I've still got. The Citizen Eco Drive I still have. Tandorio, still have that. Still have this Berny. These 2 Corjus I still have. This Felita I still have. Pagani, Geoffrey Beene, which is for sale. And I'll be posting a link of that in the description below. Moonswatch, biggest disappointment in the world. Favre Lubra, which is a Mumbai special, which I still have and will probably never sell because it has sentimental value to me. The Orient I bought, I believe, almost a year ago, so February, March. And that was the first watch that really started, getting my juices flowing as far as wanting to get more and more. Banyar Automatic I still have. The Acnite Celebration I still have. Now, on to how the collection looks now. So as you can see, things have progressed quite a lot in the last 3 months. There's been a lot. So starting from the left, we've got this guy, which is, I didn't have any orange in my collection, so I added that. A lot of these came from the November haul. We've got the version 2 of the Black Bay without the waffle dial or the date complication, which I quite like. That's the GMT with the dreaded pearl movement that everybody hates. Honestly, I don't understand the hate because it's been working fine for me. And I don't have it on my wrist right now, which I said I would be wearing it daily, but I don't because I need to see something different. Speaking of which, what's on my wrist right now is the junk Seamaster 300 homage, that's what the J stands for. It's junk. It's garbage, but I love looking at it, so I guess it's grown into the watch I love to hate, and it looks a lot better on the aftermarket strap instead of the one that it came with. We've got the Pagani Speedy version 3. Pagani No Time to Die on the mesh strap. Very comfortable wear. Pagani OP with the silver face or silver dial. I really wish that the dial, they would come out with a version of this without that silly PT time and with the sunburst dark gray dial. I think that would be a smash out of the park because it'll offer a little bit more legibility, and it'll be a lot closer to the Datejust that my dad used to own. A little bit of nostalgia there. And Pagani Daytona, I put this on a leather strap. I think it looks a lot better than the strap that Pagani includes with it. Black Bay Chrono on a, I'm not sure what material this is, but it's very comfortable, and again, a lot more comfortable than the stainless steel bracelet that Pagani puts on. This guy, 24 millimeter lug width, the Panerai. I'm not sure which Panerai it's homaging to. Why don't you, if you do know, throw a comment in below, and I'm always eager and happy to learn new things. Always wanting to learn, always willing to learn, and I think that should be everybody's life journey, is never stop learning. Now this Pagani I really like because it's so unique. So it's essentially an OP, but it's got a different color dial that nobody else seems to be doing. And this is the dark gray that I'm talking about. If this dark gray could be on this watch, oh boy, I'd buy it in a minute. I kept it on the oyster strap, and I usually wear it on Fridays because, you know, Friday is red indicates that you're in support of our troops. Let's go to the lower tier. One of my grill watches is the Aquaterra, and this Felita probably comes the closest to it with the date complication at the 6 o'clock. And it's even got the hands are faceted. Finish quality is excellent. Butterfly clasp is actually pretty comfortable. And every time I wear this, my wife comments, "Ooh, that's a nice watch." Because she seems to like green. Anything green she likes, and she likes watches with a bracelet. Now, on to these guys. This guy. I really like the Railmaster, so I got this Bumblebee homage, which I love wearing. Very easy to read, and very comfortable with that clasp on the leather strap. The other Railmaster from Corju, which actually has their logo, not just the printed Corju, but it has their logo, which is a lot more attractive than just the lettering. Still have the Tandorio Pilot. I love this. Super legible, super comfortable. This brand, every time I look at them, they seem to offer a lot of watch for the money, even though a lot of other YouTubers and reviewers don't like the name. Hey, to each their own. And we still have the Orient. Now, in my other videos, if you watched my other videos, I've got an eBay store, or I've been on eBay since 1998, so a very, very long time. And I'm starting to list these, I think, as I own watches for the 6 months or a little bit more, and they start to see less and less wrist time, I'm going to start listing them. So once we pan over here, there are some of these that are already listed, and I'll put the links to those listings in the description if you decide that you want to purchase them. Reason being, maybe you don't want to go the route of AliExpress with you're not sure if the seller that you're buying them from is reputable. You're not sure how long it'll take to come in transit. You're not sure if it'll be a dud on arrival. At least this way you know that I've worn them, I've adjusted them, I've used them, I know they work, and I'm reputable because of my feedback rating would indicate such. So the Orient, because I've had it for the longest and I'm not wearing it as much, that'll be listed soon. But then again, I might not, because I do like it. Benyar. Say what you want about Benyar and their non-stainless steel cases, but this skeleton dial is, I love it. 24 mil lug width, so I may keep the existing strap on it because it is actually pretty comfortable despite the size. But I can only imagine it would look fantastic on a stainless steel strap. And we have the Benyar Black Bay. Now this was one I took a long time to decide on buying because I couldn't decide at the time. I couldn't decide between this one or the Pagani. At the time, the Pagani version 1 had the waffle dial and it had a date complication, and that whenever I looked at it, to me it didn't look right in my brain. So I went with this, and I'm happy I did because it's a beautiful watch. The stainless steel strap, even though is not to the same quality as Pagani, it's still quite comfortable. Now, that said, I was really, really happy when this one arrived because this version 2, flat dial, no date complication. I like the color of the bezel. I think it's truer to the Tudor instead of the bright red of the Benyar. But both are still a very, very satisfying wear. And we've got Benyar Explorer. I've put it on a suede strap because for one reason or another, the stainless steel strap that it came on is not as comfortable as the other Benyars that I've got. I don't know why. So suede strap, transformed it. The 21 millimeter lug width, it was a pain to find straps for it, but I did. I may end up getting a Pagani version of this and selling this one on. I'm not sure. We'll see. Time will tell. Benyar Oyster Perpetual Homage. Actually, I guess this would be not an OP. This would be a date just homage because it's got a date complication. So very similar to this guy. Differences are minimal. Still wears very comfortably. Still keeps great time. And because of the yellow dial, every time I wear it again, my wife goes, "Oh, that's a nice one." So bonus points if you put a smile on your wife's face. And then, interesting story behind this Milgauss homage. I actually ordered this one and the Pagani version in the same shipment. They arrived in the same shipment, and if you scroll through my previous unboxing videos, you'll notice the unboxing of this and the other one and a third one. The Pagani, that everybody says quality control is better, build, fit, and finish is better, so on and so forth. The Pagani was actually dead on arrival. The movement wouldn't work. I reached out to the seller and sent it back. Cost me a ton of money to send back, but they eventually gave me a refund. In hindsight, I probably just sort of kept it for whatever reason, use it for parts. But this Benyar, I like a lot. Very comfortable to wear. I don't like the polished center links because they just pick up every single little smudge and fingerprint and dust particle, but still a nice wear, and I like looking at it. Very comfortable. Now on to over here. I'm going to do these 4 at a time because this little piece comes out. So there's the Seiko 5 S7079. This will be going up for sale as a bundle with all the straps that I bought for it, as well as the watch winder. I haven't decided on what I'm going to sell it for yet. This vintage Seiko is a Mumbai special. It's a mod. Clearly, the person who sold it to me from India. If you look really closely, let's see if I can get close. You can tell that the automatic and the 21 jewels is printed on or screened on, and the Seiko 5 emblem is not applied straight. So it was probably a blank dial that they put the hands on and the indices and everything. Now, despite that, every time I look at it, I just like it. I've never seen a Seiko 5 that looks like it. I've never seen another watch that looks like it. And it puts a smile on my face. And I put this nice ostrich leather strap on it, which I think goes a lot better with it. Seiko Recraft, which I love. I love the fact that it's not round. And there's the Favor Luber again. Okay, Citizen EcoDrive Avion on a green suede strap because the stock strap finally wore out. Moonswatch, don't even get me started. Biggest regret of purchase in my life. What a piece of junk. But it says Omega, and I think that says something if you've got that thing in the back of your mind that you need an Omega in your life. Berny Railway. I love this because try as I might, I really, really wanted to get a Mondane stop to go, but they don't make that movement anymore. And from everything I've read, there was a problem with the watch movement where it would crap out. So this scratches that itch, but I would still love to get a stop to go. Probably a good thing that I don't have one because I would never stop looking at it. And there's the Actnight Celebration, which is a treat to wear when you're feeling like having a bit of fun one day. Baltony. Now, can you tell by now, you're probably, a number of you are probably thinking, I think you need another watch box. Well, yes, I've got some in transit to hold all these loose watches. So Baltony did a review on this. It is absolutely fantastic. Worth every single penny, and even if it was worth a little more, now that I actually own a Baltony and I've felt it and I've worn it, absolutely 100% worth the money. This Fossil chronograph with the new Roman numerals is for sale. In fact, these 4 are the ones that are for sale right now. I've had this for a while. There's a fresh battery in it. I believe in Canadian dollars, I've got it listed on eBay for $57.50. Still a very good condition, and would make a great gift or a great addition to someone's collection. The cream dial is really nice. It's a quartz, so it keeps great time. The Casio Duro on a stainless steel strap. This stainless steel strap absolutely transforms this. It is also listed for sale on eBay and includes the original rubber strap, the stock rubber strap, as well as a leather strap that I'm including as well in the bundle. And I think, if memory serves, it's listed for $120 Canadian. If you go on the listing, depending on where you are in the world, it should automatically convert to your local currency. Berny AM132. I got this because of I'm gravitating towards owning an Aquaterra eventually, and I wanted to compare the Berny to the Felida in fit and finish and design execution and so on and so forth. Very nice watch, very comfortable. And I have this listed on eBay for what I paid for it from AliExpress, which I believe Canadian dollars is $111.28 or 29 cents. And finally, the Geoffrey Beene. Now this, a lot of people could consider this junk. It's a fashion watch. The chrono complications are for decoration purposes only. They don't even work. But it's a nice looking watch. It's a quartz. It's got a relatively new battery. It keeps good time. The bracelet is comfortable, although it, is worn. I've worn it. And I have it listed on eBay for $25. So that's it. That's all, folks. If you have any questions, comments, post them down below. As mentioned before, I'll have links to the listings in the description for the eBay stuff, and I'll also put a link to the State of the Collection post on What You Seek for this. Thanks for tuning in and joining me on this trip down memory lane for the state of the collection, January 2024.